Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone out there is doing amazing. We have a lot of business to mind in this video that of course is not our own. The first person that I want to talk about though is Daus Mendoza, because the last time that we spoke about him, he was literally freaking out on his audience because they did not want to spend a arm and a leg literally to get some of his sweatpants and his sweatshirt. Daus of course tried to say that it was a luxury brand and that his audience didn't really know fashion because they're like so used to purchasing things from like Shein and Temu. So I'm sitting here editing this video as I go along, and as I was editing, like, bitch, do I have a fucking lazy eye? Can y'all let me know down in the comment section? That's probably not a good question to ask during this video. I'm gonna get so dragged down below. Do I? Now I need y'all to remember that some of these items from Daus were upwards of like $500. And this was not anything that I would call spectacular, to be completely honest. There was a sweatsuit situation going on where it said like mean girl energy across both the top and the bottoms as well. And people were like, why would we want to pay like $180, $200 plus dollars to wear something that says mean girl energy? We are adults. We are not in high school anymore. It literally looked like something people actually went into like Ross and TJ Maxx and went through the racks, and there's the exact font, the exact color. You can get it for much cheaper at Ross is what I'm saying. So before we go any further in this video, have y'all ever heard of flavored air? But also shout out to Fume for once again sponsoring my channel. Did you know that flavored air is quickly becoming the alternative to vaping and smoking? And Fume is actually at the forefront of it all. I told you guys before that I'm trying during the daytime to really cut back on a certain habit, if you know what I mean. And that is where Fume comes in. I was actually very excited when the company reached out to me again for another sponsorship because I have been using this every single day. It was honestly getting to the point for me where I was hitting my vape every single moment of every single day. Like, was I bored? Was I rewarding myself for completing a task? Who knows? Every single moment I was hitting that vape and I was just like sick and tired of it. I was like, I need to cut back on this a little bit. So Fume has really came in clutch when it comes to that, because this thing, I really truly do love this device. First of all, the fact that it's like a little fidget spinner as well is just like so entertaining for me, because I am someone, I have a little bit of a tick. I've never really talked about this tick, but I will literally sit here all day and I will just be rubbing my finger all back and forth on my fingernails. And sometimes I'll even take my fingernail and I'll start rubbing it across my lip. So thanks to Fume, on top of keeping me away from my vape during the day, at least until the hours of 5 p.m. because it's not too crazy. But as someone who clearly fidgets, and Dustin has even noticed this himself, I'm not doing that as much anymore. And I'm definitely not rubbing it across my lip. I'm literally just sitting there. I honestly, I love this. I never got into the fidget spinners that you would spin around your finger, but this one, I really like this. Over 500,000 people have already added Fume into their daily routine, and honestly, I totally get why. Fume is an award-winning flavored air device that brings flavor to your mouth, not your lungs. And honestly, at 36, I need to start looking after my lungs, so thank you, Fume. I want to make this very clear. Fume is not a vape, not an e-cig. It is just flavored air. And for everyone out there that likes to vape, what is worse than getting on a flight and not being able to actually like hit it? Some of y'all are trying to risk it in the bathroom. I just know it, but you can use Fume anywhere with no restrictions. There's also no batteries and no charging. You just literally pick it up and go. If you are interested in checking out Fume for yourself, please check out the link below, which is tryfume.com/viewers choice. Or you could use the QR code, which is somewhere here on the screen. For a limited time, if you order the Journey Pack and you use my code viewers choice, you're going to get a free topper with your order. So once again, I want to say thank you to Fume for sponsoring my channel. And if you guys are curious what flavor I have inside of mine right now, it is the mint. And let me tell you, it truly does. It smells amazing. Oh, that's just like really cleared out my nostrils. So I honestly don't even remember everything that Daus said in his video where he was dragging his audience, calling them cheap. So I figured we could have a little refresher together and watch the clip.
Seeing a lot of comments after I dropped my clothing brand, like, Shein has really fucked with a lot of you bitches' brains. Like, it's crazy. Like, you guys don't even know the price of good quality clothes anymore. Because
after he did this, there was a bunch of people over on TikTok that were going around making compilations of Daus, but also all of his friends that have done sponsorships for places like Shein in the past. And it's like, girl,
all you know is fucking Shein. Your whole closet is fucking Shein. It's actually insane. And your whole closet is fucking fast fashion. You bitches don't even know real fashion. Yeah, go on this one. Everybody's saying like, oh, the sweats are overpriced, or oh, the sweater's overpriced. That's because it isn't fast fashion. It is made to order. Everything is made like with love, basically. The same.
Screen printed to order, everyone, meaning we don't know how many we're gonna sell, so we haven't printed this shit yet. Maybe he did print them, I don't know, but made to order, bitch. Come on.
My fajas were made. It's the same way this is made. Like, I didn't fucking order a batch of clothes from China and put my fucking logo on it and then I'm throwing it out. No, it's here, made in the US, and it's made with like good fucking quality real material shit. The sweats don't shrink whenever you throw them in the washer. The puff print on the baby tee and the sweater do not scratch off or fall off whenever you throw them in the washer. Like, everything is good quality. Like, we made sure of that. But
it's giving made in the US or assembled here in the US. Like, where did the actual hoodie come from? Were they like stitching that shit up here in the States or what?
you bitches wouldn't know that because all you know is Shein. Like, clothes that you can only wear 3 or 4 times before you wash them so much that they fall apart. That's all you know. Honestly, like, don't buy my clothes if you don't want to. That's fine. Like, it's not for you then. Like, go back to Shein. Genuinely go back to Shein. It's not for you. My clothes is gonna be lasting clothes for people that buy clothes that last, for people that wear their fucking clothes. Like, you're gonna wear your shit because it lasts for that long. Like I said, you bitches can't even wear your Shein outfits more than twice.
But according to Daus, because when he finally decided to sit down and address all of this after getting dragged and people telling him to literally humble himself, he said that this sweatsuit that he came out with was literally just like some kind of gag for his audience. Like, oh, haha, hee hee, they said put it on some kind of clothing. In that video, he literally said that he is over that kind of moment and he does not even want to wear the sweats anymore. He wants to move on to something that's a little bit more high fashion, like that type of deal. It's like, bitch, if you don't even want to wear your own shit, why would you expect the audience to want to spend literally hundreds of dollars to wear that shit?
Where that shit falls apart. And for those of you being like, oh, it's giving merch, it's giving merch. Okay, it's giving merch. I genuinely don't give a fuck. The first drop, if you really fucking paid attention, open up your fucking eyes and listen to the shit that I say, I literally said that I wanted the first drop to be versatile for everybody. Sweats work on everybody. Why is the first drop gonna be latex? Why? Not every bitch wants to wear latex. Some bitches are insecure as fuck. They don't want to wear latex. They don't want to wear the tightest clothes in the world. And I'm a bitch that's like, I want to make something that works for everybody. And this first drop, I wanted it to work for everybody. So I wanted sweats and a sweater. I don't even want to make any more sweats and sweaters no more for my brand. Like, I'm so over it. I want to do sexy shit now. Like, I'm in like my sexy era. Like, I want to just do really cunt clothes now. Like, I'm so over sweats and sweaters because I've been wearing these sweats and sweaters for so long now. Like, I'm tired of it. So the next few drops are not going to be that. But like, just please listen, open up your fucking eyes before you comment. Like, you bitches are so dumb. It pisses me off sometimes, genuinely. But anyways, go shop Daus and Epic, Daus store.
So that did not bring him any sales. So after that clip that I just showed you and even his explanation that went even further into detail about why his stuff was priced that way, where he tried to come in as the saving grace and manipulate his audience and pull the whole, I'm gonna reduce the product so much that my team and myself, we're not gonna make any money from this launch, you guys. We just wanna get it into your hands that much so you can enjoy the product. If you fucking believe that crock of shit when any influencer or anyone says that to you, please don't vote. But Daus is now trying to continue his manipulation. In my opinion, I'm about to show you guys a clip that he uploaded where he was gaslighting, manipulating, trying to make his audience like feel bad for him, that basically he just doesn't think that he can do this anymore, you guys. All while wearing the merch. But this is totally giving what Michaela Nogueira is getting accused of right now. I'm gonna get to that later in the video. But let's watch this clip of Daus manipulating his audience.
Hi y'all. I've low-key lost a lot of my passion to like do anything.
Why?
People are just so weird.
He's not going to tell you the reason, but it's totally because his audience has put him in check and told him that he needs to humble himself and remember where he comes from, because literally going off on people because you're claiming that they only have fast fashion in their closet. Literally, these influencers are so fucking out of touch. And I just find it so funny that people like Daus and all of his friends, as I said earlier, someone made a compilation of all of them supporting these fast fashion brands. So it's okay to like wear all that kind of shit and have it in your closet when they're paying you and you're getting a bag. But if you're not getting a bag from it, you're obviously trash. It is just another situation of an influencer that has made it big and now they believe their own fucking hype and just shit on everyone underneath them and literally look down on them. That's what I took away from the video where he was dragging his audience, but
I just don't even feel like filming anymore. I don't feel like doing anything. I literally just feel like sleeping. I've lost like the want to do things that I used to love doing. just kind of,
because the audience is not in the comment section anymore just kissing his ass. Like, if you go over to Daus's comment section, people are not letting him forget the things that he said in that video, kind of like with Mikayla when she said, try being an influencer for a day. Literally was trying to tell people, because she had to sit her ass in her office in the comfort of her own home, probably wearing some comfortable ass sweats, literally tried to tell people that her job as an influencer was more difficult than what they're doing at their 9 to 5. Girl, shut the fuck up and eat your pasta.
sad. I don't know. I used to love filming. I used to love, like, just being fun and stupid and funny.
Is he driving?
I know, I just...
Wait a minute, this whole entire time, I thought that he was the passenger in the fucking seat being a passenger princess. This motherfucker is driving and holding his phone like this to like record this video. First of all, you make too much money according to yourself to not have some kind of phone mount in this car so you don't have to hold your phone. What the fuck is with people holding their phones while they're driving to make a video or just do anything on their phone like that? But there are some people out there that will literally watch a full fucking movie or show, a YouTube video even, while they are driving. And I'm not talking about just having something on and listening to it while you're in the car. I'm talking like full on driving like this with an iPad looking down at it while and then they get in a wreck and they literally tried to blame the other person. We know what you were doing in your car.
I don't know. I just don't feel good. I hate social media. Whatever. That's what I signed up for.
Literally upset because his audience did not sell out his merch line that was extremely overpriced and then called him out in his comment section and people in videos. That is crazy. Like, you've lost your drive and your determination to post on social media because people were pissed because you yourself overpriced those items. Girl, come on. That actually brings me to my next topic, which is Michaela Nogueira, because she, of course, has been caught in some mess once again over on TikTok. You guys are going to be completely surprised when I say this. You're not. I just try to set it up that way because you're like, wow, something new with Michaela? No. Here she goes again, pulling a page out of the old tried and true influencer playbook, which, by the way, we always say that Michaela Nogueira sees herself as the new supreme, like literally knocking Jaclyn Hill off of her top spot. Knocking a bunch of them down a few pegs, mind you. In my opinion, all these old, raggedy, original beauty influencers want to kiss the ass of Michaela Nogueira whenever she walks into a room because they need Michaela Nogueira for their products. Every single time they have a launch, girl, they are begging for Michaela Nogueira to review this over on TikTok. It took her a while to review the James Charles painted palette. And I only believe that she did that to stir up a little bit of controversy because she knew it was going to get people talking because she had a few sponsor videos coming literally right after. But as you guys know, if you saw my last video where we talked about Michaela, she uploaded this video where she had a whole compilation of her sitting down crying when she was eating. Some of the most phony looking shit that personally I have ever seen. Literally took a page out of Laura Lee's book in the crying department. There was one scene of it in particular where she was like eating a sandwich or stuffing a salad in her face or something. It was like, I'll put the picture up. And then at the end of the video, there was a compilation of like a lot of the accomplishments that she's had recently in her life. I don't think that I saw Cody in that accomplishment video. I don't want to be that person, but I'm gonna be. I feel like him getting sober and coming home and her being like a huge part of that and the way that she put it on social media and really like helping him in that, I feel like that's a big accomplishment to celebrate too. Because I would feel like some of those clips that she was showing where she was crying and just like heaving and hoeing and all that kind of fucking shit, I feel like some of that would have been because of what was going on with Cody. It certainly couldn't be because people were calling her ugly on the internet. You guys know my opinion on that. I do not believe for a second that Michaela Nogueira, unless she wants to sell something or she has a product coming out, believes that she's ugly. Okay? I think every single time Michaela reads a hate comment about herself, I think that she picks up her phone like this. I think she clicks on whatever banking app that she has, and I think she looks at the balance in her checking account. And I think that she probably goes, ugly, fat, sure. And then buys herself something. Let's not forget, she had a whole crying spree about how people were calling her ugly and she has a horrible profile, all this kind of stuff, just to upload a $200,000 plus shopping haul in the next few videos. And everyone was like, you deserve this, girl. You've been through so much. But a lot of people were thinking like, why is Michaela uploading all these video clips of her crying? Why was she telling everyone that these hate comments are getting to her? People are calling her fat. People are calling her ugly, all that kind of stuff, trying to get sympathy. They thought that there was going to be some kind of scandal that she was trying to get away from, trying to get the attention away from, trying to get her army riled up and behind her. But apparently it is a new product launch. This is so much out of Jaclyn Hill's playbook. And going back to the whole like Supreme thing, there are so many people over on TikTok that pretend to be shocked when Mikayla does this. And it's something that I don't understand because Mikayla literally studied all of these beauty influencers. She was growing up as they were out there making all of these mistakes, having to right their wrongs, all the apologies they had to make. And every scandal that she has, every response that she has is out of their playbook. Am I wrong? Let me know in the comment section. I just personally think that some of them are a little bitter, like Jeffree Star maybe, because some of the stuff that Mikayla has done and some of the stuff that she's been called out for, she has never addressed it. Back in the day, if Jeffree Star or Jaclyn Hill would have done that, oh, hell and high water. I mean, I would have been one of the people making the videos, so let me put the hell in the high water away. So Mikayla has these new limited edition lip kits that are coming out, which she claims that only took her 1 year to come out with. You know, the beauty influencer thing, I know I said that she goes by everything in their playbook. This seems to be the only thing that she kind of skipped out on. Because normally it's 2 years, she said 1 year. This, of course, is a passion project for her, she says, but you guys know the whole limited edition when it comes to these beauty influencers is literally just a push for you to run out and get it immediately. Do you guys remember when Tarte came out with that palette with Graveyard Girl and it was limited edition, but it was in stores for literally the longest time ever? Mikayla is claiming that these lip kits are limited edition and you're only gonna be able to get them for a certain amount of time. I personally believe that that is just trying to get people to run out and buy it to make it seem like there is more rush and more urgency for these items. Of course, there's going to be a restock that's going to be coming maybe like 1 to 2 weeks after the fact. And then I predict in the future, there's going to be something like, you guys have asked so much. Maybe she'll respond to a comment on one of her TikTok videos. Remember when she did all the sponsor videos and it was the same guy that was her friend leaving the comments just so she could make that video? It'll probably be a comment that he leaves again from some other account saying, can you please bring back the lip kit? It's the most amazing thing ever. And she'll respond and she'll say, you guys have asked so much. You guys have asked so much. I just found in the POV warehouse, we found a huge palette, you guys. That's so crazy. We just lost the whole inventory when it came in.
Over a year in the making. I am so excited to finally introduce you to my limited edition Ampit kits. The lip kit you've been craving. Ampit you know and love now comes in 6 beautiful and delicious shades. Not only that, I get to introduce you to my new baby, Contour It. This is my extreme wear lip liner. Look at these shades. Each Amp kit comes with the perfect lip liner and Ampit pairing. Let me walk you through each shade. These kits are techie meets yummy. Introducing Shirley Temple paired with extra grenadine. Think thick, glistening grenadine.
Can we just like talk about that real quick? It's not so much Mikayla, it's just people over on TikTok in general. James Charles is guilty of doing, he's guilty of a lot of things. James Charles is guilty of doing this like a lot in his videos. When people, and normally it's people that get veneers, when they smile through everything that they say. Every single word that comes out of their mouth is a giant smile because they're trying to seem more excited than they are, but they're also yelling at you at the same time. You guys know what I'm referring to? It like gives me the fucking ick. It's like, we get it, girl. You're extremely fucking happy. Lower the upper lip. Just lower it.
See cherries bursting with sweetness. This is inspired by my favorite nostalgic drink. Oh, and you are not ready for how good these smell. I'm gonna line with Contour It. This line fills and enhances your lip with ultra grip. And honey, these are pigmented. One swipe. You guys know red is not my favorite, but this gave me the opportunity to create my perfect red.
Translation, you guys know red is not my favorite until I came out with the product, and now it is going to be the best thing since sliced bread.
But the wear on these is absolutely insane. It is a lip treatment, but this is not just a lip treatment. I went to the lab and I said, make this as pigmented as possible. And they delivered. Is this not the most stunning red you've ever seen? Shirley Temple.
It's pretty. Good for the holidays.
Ultra pigment, ultra wear. The best red I've ever put on my lips. And I say that because I created it. And I knew I would love it. It glistens.
Bitch. Okay.
Introducing Strawberry Shortcake and Angel Cake. Just think a dreamy angel cake with drizzles of strawberry syrup and whipped icing. I'm going to line with Angel Cake. We're predicting that this is going to be the most popular shade. It's just that perfect pinky nude. You guys have to smell this one. It's insane. Look at that. Is this not so gorgeous?
It is pretty.
Are you kidding me? I am so proud of these.
What are we thinking so far? If you are gooped, if you are gagged, take Mikayla out of the equation completely and just pretend this is just some random brand that you would see like the ad for. Would you think that these are a product that you would want to pick up?
This is strawberry shortcake. Definitely a favorite. So wearable, good for every day. Ugh, I don't even want to take this one off. Introducing toasted marshmallow and Chad cider. Think gooey marshmallow fresh from the fire with perfectly Chad edges that melt in your mouth. Smells divine.
I'm sorry, the explanations of
with
these.
Chad cider. One swipe, and you can build it as desired. This is a really beautiful shade. And with toasted marshmallow on top, each shade is so different. I didn't want them to look the same. I think people are gonna really love this one too. Wearable, gorgeous. Introducing plum cider and violet brew. Think lush, juicy cider served over sparkling ice. Smells like juicy plums. This is for people who like something maybe a little vampy. Maybe you want to experiment with color. Don't sleep on this one. Like, look at this lip liner. It is this stunning violet. Gorgeous with my eyes and complexion, but wait until you see this. You're kidding. Like, I need you to be so for real right now. That is stunning. This shade is so stunning, perfect for fall and winter. It looks exactly like the color of a plum. Ugh, I'm obsessed. Honestly, one of my favorite shades. Introducing Rich Cocoa and 90% dark. Think dark, hot chocolate, velvety, thick, decadent. Smells good. This is for people who like a really rich, dark lip. It's a dark brown lip liner. Gorgeous chocolatey brown lip liner. And with the most decadent brown shade. Ugh, stunning. Don't sleep on this one either. I just love how juicy and glossy they are. They hydrate your lips like you would not believe. My favorite for last. Introducing vanilla latte and dash of cinnamon. An extra creamy latte with a swirl of cinnamon. This is for the people that like a pale nude. This is dash of cinnamon lip liner. It is a pale beige. Yeah. Ooh, this one gives me chills, dude. Like, oh my god. Say less. This one is so creamy. It's literally like a milky nude on the lips. Ugh, my baby. Vanilla latte. I cannot wait for you to fall in love with these. They launch on November 4th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. The AMP kits are limited edition. So once the kits are...
I'm not going to go back and look, but do you guys remember a few months ago, I think it was actually the beginning of this year as well, when Mikayla did a whole unboxing of the failed Jaclyn Hill lipsticks? She had the whole PR kit that Jaclyn was so kind enough to send her one day. I'm telling you, the gloves came out for that one, and Jaclyn probably opened up every single lipstick before sending it to her just to make sure that nothing was wrong with that, because Jaclyn wanted a little bit of vindication with those lipsticks, because in that video, Mikayla made sure to let everyone know that hers were like pristine and like in perfect order. Anyways, the reason that I'm going on this like little tangent is because are any of these nude shades that Mikayla is coming out with, are any of those similar to what Jaclyn Hill had in her lipsticks? Because could you imagine? Mikayla's out here just ripping her off because she showed the Jaclyn Hill lipsticks twice within a short amount of time. A lot of people are actually thinking, because it's been like rumored that Jaclyn Hill is going to come back out with her lipsticks one day. I personally think that Jaclyn Hill is going to collab with someone on them, and it's not going to be underneath her own brand. That way all the blame will fall onto someone else if something does happen. But a lot of people were thinking that the person that she was going to do it with was going to be Mikayla, because Mikayla, as I said, showed her lipsticks twice in a short amount of time. A lot of people were also thinking that it was going to be Manny with Lunar Beauty that Jaclyn was going to collab with. Maybe that could still be a thing, I don't know. But anyways, the last person that I want to talk about in this video is Eugenia Cooney, because there's been a lot of commotion about her over on TikTok. At first I was like, oh my god, Eugenia Cooney's been found. People are excited because she's uploading new videos. No, she is not. She is apparently still banned over on the platform, and she is not going to be posting for a good long while. Because apparently, as I told you guys before, she's been named as some exhibit in some massive lawsuit against TikTok and other social media platforms. But I guess that people miss her so bad that they have now taken to AI to make videos of Eugenia Cooney. Like, was her content that riveting that you guys were like, hey, we can't go without it. We need to make some AI about her. It's very creepy what some of these AI videos are doing, and I just know coming in the future, AI is getting so good, especially with that like Sora that came out. It's getting so good that some of these influencers, first of all, some of them will not ever give permission to use their likeness on any AI. I think that, didn't Jake Paul give his to Sora, like he was an investor? People are a little confused as how people are actually doing this with Eugenia Cooney because they thought that you had to literally give permission for people to use your likeness. So they don't know if she's investing in making these own videos about herself because these are literally videos of her eating. I saw a video of her eating a chicken wing, which honestly, I don't know, maybe that'll inspire her when she comes back. But I would not be surprised that in the future, some of these influencers that get called out and get canceled for some horrific fucking shit, if they don't start trying to say that every single thing about them that has come out is literally AI. There was a video that I put out a few years ago that the person that I was speaking of in the video tried to say that every single receipt in the video was all AI. Like, bitch, you were so ahead of your time. So that is the update about Eugenia Cooney. She is still not over on the TikTok platform, but people are apparently missing her so bad that they are now creating all of these videos. But anyways, everyone, that is it for this video. I hope that you did enjoy it. Please make sure that you check out this video sponsor Fume down below or by using the QR code on the screen. If you have made it this far in the video, please hit the hype button as well as the thumbs up, as well as the subscribe button, and leave me a green heart emoji down below in the comment section, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.